Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing our Battletech Advanced 3062 Irby Derby campaign with a Blackout mission working against the Dark Caste. So, for those of you who don't know the Dark Caste, they're basically clan pirates, for lack of a better word. What's interesting is that there's a whole lot more ways to end up a clan pirate in the Dark Caste than there are, well, to become a regular pirate in Inner Sphere lore. And so it's kind of interesting. If a clan mech warrior fails to measure up or is completely outclassed to the point of uselessness in his clan or something like that, well, you can always go join the Dark Caste. So it's this sort of, well, as Sarna puts it, because I was looking at this recently, it's a sort of controlled opposition, I guess you could say. They might not be very good, they might not be very well equipped, but the perpetuation of the Dark Caste gives clan warriors someone to practice against, and that has its worth. So it's an interesting sort of pseudo-sanctioned, pseudo-not sanctioned pirate-esque organization. And we're working once again for Clan Nova Cat, trying to increase our reputation. Oof. Okay. Raulo Grigas says, "We knew your damned experiments here would ruin us, Novacat. Now you've released that virus and killed us all. At least we'll take you with us first." Alright. So, that doesn't sound great. Okay. So we have taken this for 4 salvage. I'm hoping to pick up some clan mechs if we can. It looks like we do have turret support. Those are mortars going in. Inferno mortars, to be precise. That's pretty nice. LRMs? Yes, LRMs. A Lupus, a Lancelot. Looks kind of like Catapult, yeah, and a Grasshopper. Oof, these are not the clan mechs that I was hoping for, with the exception of, it looks like the Lancelots and the Lupus. Okay, so we'll have to try and get salvage off of those. I still have 4 Hellbringer parts, but, well, 4 is not all we require. There's a Shootist as well. Interesting. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because the clans are, well, you wouldn't expect the Dark Caste to be able to afford frontline clan battle mechs. So, sort of like the regular pirates where they run periphery builds sometimes or Franken mechs, you might expect to see less highly advanced mechs here as well. So, you know what? That does make sense. I'm happy with it. I'm glad they're not dropping in brand new Kodiak or things like that. Although I do want to fight against Clan Ghost Bear, so hopefully we can get our own Kodiak. It's a beautiful, beautiful clan mech. I believe 95 or 100 tons. I think it's 100 tons. Anyway, they've taken out 1 turret, and it looks like they're going for those bit easier targets than my mechs. But once we get initiative at 4, we should be able to dish out some punishment. The Shootist is an Inner Sphere Shootist, so I don't really care about that too much. And what we're going to try to do... oh, geez. That's... yeah, okay. That's a clan mech for you. So the Lupus is already cooking himself, and he does have LRM ammunition in there. We could get it to explode. He probably has Clan Pharaoh, so it's not going to be catastrophic, but he's certainly already pushing the red line pretty hard. Where is my Marauder? There we are. Can I get a good shot? 63% chance, you know, for right now I'll take it. That's fine. And even if we land 1 or 2, we should be able to do some... oh, we landed 3. Did I really shoot my own guy right there next to me? That would take some effort. No, okay. It looked like it, but nope. Okay. That's 1 mech basically disabled. Grasshopper. I don't care to keep the Grasshopper, so let's just go ahead and be brutal with him if we can. And let's go and let's take a look. 65, 50, 50. It's a fair bit of back armor. Some assault mechs won't have that much. Of course, they're not meant for flanking roles. And the Grasshopper is a capable mech. Often moves pretty quick as well. Grasshopper rugged, forgot about that. Okay, let's get the Dervish up, and the Dervish can shoot at this Lancelot. I think that's a good decision. Because I don't want to bore through the side of the Grasshopper if I already started shooting at its back. Let's get the Narc Launcher on normal to give us a bit better accuracy, and pop Battlelord for the accuracy and damage. A little bit pushing the red line, but that's okay. Not over it, so we should be alright. And let's get Trash Can the man himself. I don't know why I say it like that, but I do. I don't know. Yeah, he's our player, right? So yeah, it's kind of nice. Move up with King Crab, and let's just rip this shootist apart. Sounds good to me. Did I have those all in 3? Maybe not. Interesting. Still, a lot of damage to that leg. That's certainly something we can exploit, and we're going to go ahead and turn on the bracing cockpit. That's too good of a shot to ignore. Look at that. 96s across the board, 99s for the light PPCs. They do, of course, ignore 1 evasion, which is the reason for the difference in accuracy. A leg is gone. That shootist is falling over. Very nice. There's our knockdown. Okay. Beautiful. And I'm not going to be doing, I don't think I'm going to be doing another mech bay for the campaign for a little bit. And the reason why is, yeah, we did pick up Clan XL engines, but I'd like to get a couple Clan chassis before we really go into doing another dedicated episode there. As soon as we do, it'll be a couple mechs, so it'll be kind of like the last one where we take a look at a couple different mechs and do some improvements. Although I do hope to have that streamlined a little bit better. I was kind of just fiddling around. It's actually part of why I named the last one that I did like that, Mech Bay Fiddling, so I wasn't quite sure how I wanted things to turn out. It was just a general sense of, let's see where I can do some improvement. I'm not really a hoarder in this game, so I don't have all the equipment all the time. I sort of do I pretend that I'm on the cast of, for example, Firefly, where it's, well, take a job, get paid, keep flying, right? So if I end up with the mechs that I end up with, so be it. I will oftentimes go for buying mech pieces, but that's just because it can be so darn convenient. Okay, so our Marauder is going to shoot in again and hopefully just shut down the Lupus here. Going to go for the CT as well. One shot in, that is structure exposed. Mech is shut down, and we very well might get some explosions from there. If we don't, we can probably get a lot of mech parts, so I'm hoping that he punches out or something like that. Side shot from the Lancelots. The heat's not pleasant, but it is survivable. And that should be fine. Catapult's going in at the allied light LRM turret. Not the end of the world. And now that shootist is standing up. Okay, so that's kind of expected. Moving at 4 meant we were never going to get another volley of the King Crab or Atlas on him. I'm going to redo some of the pilot skills here in a little bit as well. Oh, okay, that's the explosion we wanted. Yeah. So we're not going to get a lot of pieces of him, and unfortunately both the Clan LRM-20s are gone, which was a definite oversight on my part because those are significant force multipliers. Yeah. Oh well. Probably should have taken this one for the payday at the rate that we're just absolutely hammering our opposition instead of playing nicely with the kid gloves on. Grasshopper, it's fine. We don't have any bonus for keeping the turrets alive, so I really don't care if they don't make it. Second shot, well, second alpha strike at the shootist. Beautiful. A little bit of overkill, but that's alright with me. Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, we'll pick up a couple parts of a couple different mechs, and I can sell those, and we'll get a little bit of clan tech, and that's alright. So maybe not the most productive, but I think we'll go, as I said, I think we'll go after Ghost Bear next. This mission pops us up to being able to do 4 skull missions, and then we'll see a lot more heavy mechs, and a lot more several mech sort of opposition missions. So we'll bring with us the full 7 or 8 mechs that we can currently field, and have some fun that way. In the meantime, Centurion can shoot either at the back of that Grasshopper if I move him, or we can shoot at the Lancelot. And I think I want to go for the Lancelot. Do you have an XL? Yes, but it's a Clan XL, so the Clan XL doesn't die off of one side torso, so I can kill that side torso. It won't kill the mech if I do. We're going to go after the leg just because I feel like being mean. Did land it. Yep, that's a leg down, mask destroyed. Okay, I think it was off the... Yeah, okay, so let's move the dervish up and precision strike. See if we can kill this grasshopper. There it is, dead mech. Very nice, so we're down to 2 remaining. We have the catapult, which we're going to outmaneuver, just like that. And aim down sights. Can't fire on all 4 because of the hot biome. Hopefully we can fight Ghost Bear on a colder biome if I can find a planet that's suitable. That'll allow us to Alpha Strike a little better. Of course, it'll also allow them to Alpha Strike a little better, right? So hotter biomes, it's harder to bring our own guns online. It's also harder for our enemy to stay under the red line, which makes it easier for me to pop them over the red line and have them, well, explode themselves to death. Which is never a problem for me. So the Lancelot has failed his piloting role there. Pilot eject. If only that could have happened with a mech that I actually wanted to salvage from. Oh well. Precision strike, and let's have some fun. That is beautiful to watch. Yeah. I kind of wish I had a heavy Gauss rifle like we did in the previous campaign. I really did enjoy that quite a bit. Well, an improved heavy Gauss rifle anyway. It mitigates the damage fall off. Full Alpha Strike, round 3. If he survives another round, we're going to have to lighten the load a little bit on that catapult. But I don't think he'll make it there. Though, you know, he took those Thunderbolt missiles admirably well. Allied turrets shooting in. And I feel like, quoting the movie Troy, I will not let a stone take my glory. I don't really want a turret to get my last kill. We can shoot in all 4. Let's go for a head cap, why not? Hey, we got him. Nice. Dark Cast Virus. Yeah, so we only got 3 because we'd already damaged the mech pretty badly. But, oh, there's more. Great, there's more. Okay, we'll stick around. We're not done yet. My bad. I forgot there was a second part to this. So we have a better opportunity now for... I kind of wish I hadn't used so much ammunition now, actually. Oh well. We have a better chance now for some clan salvage, clan LRMs, things like that, and a different chassis, because we will almost certainly see more opposition mechs pretty soon. You might recognize this. This is actually the same map as the sort of initial training mission, not the one where you're getting used to the Blackjack and then have to save Lady Urano. Spoilers, I guess, posthumous spoilers. But it is the same map as the one you do immediately after, more spoilers, working for that company that then decides they'd rather kill you than pay you. Which, well, that's not exactly great. So, we're just kind of regrouping here a little bit before we run up the hill, always a good thing to do. I think one more turn. Yes, and now we will move up. And this just allows us to be a bit more cohesive than we would otherwise. Always a good thing. Make sure that you... especially when you're going to be outnumbered in this game, so really, particularly for vanilla or the early game, one of the worst things you can possibly do is lose your local force superiority. So if you're outnumbered, the only way to win is defeat in detail. And that means bringing superior firepower, whether that means better mechs, better pilots, better guns, or just more, to a local point, taking out the opposition, and then moving on. So this is our target zone, and I'm a little bit squirrely about actually standing in it, because it seems like a nice way to get shot. Let's see. Oh, okay, faction representative, quarantined by the Dark Cast. Mechs busting their way out into the field. You'll love to see it. And that's a chameleon. Another grasshopper. Ooh, Minsk 101. I have not seen that. Double clan Gauss, clan LRM 10, double clan SRM 6. We need to take this mech down. We need to leg him. Because I want everything on that mech to survive. Hunchback 4G and a Wyvern. So the prize is the Minsk. That is the prize. Okay, do I have a precision strike? I don't. Because I don't, okay, combat hasn't started yet, so let's see what we're going to do. We're going to come over that way. Should be okay, and yes, we're going to run through here and have our Centurion be a flanker. I think that'll be a good idea. Alright, here it is. Let's see what they can throw at us. The Wyvern's moving up, firing the King Crab, a little bit of splash onto our Marauder. It's not what you want. Okay, I need a called shot on the Minsk, and I need it with a Dervish, because our Dervish has an FCS Artemis 4, but the pilot, Max, can take called shots from his pilot skills. It's something I want to put onto the Atlas as well, but that's what we need in order to leg that mech without blowing up all of its nice clan tech. King Crab kind of takes a beating from the Hunchback, that's to be expected. I should use a pilot skill to mitigate. I think Viper might have... oh, Ridgehound has that. What am I talking about? Ridgehound has that ability since pretty much close to the beginning of the campaign, and I barely even use it. Although, to be fair, most times it's not necessary. And the Chameleon is... oh, structure exposed. Where? That's not good. Arm. There's a rotary Gauss rifle and a C3 Master in that arm. We cannot afford to have those get broken. So what do? What we do is we use our defensive formation activated ability, and then we get on the sprint. And come on, give me rear shots. Nope, can't get it. I can get one here, but it's a bad shot, so I'm not going to take it. And I can get one... oh, look at that. Beautiful. So we take one in at the Wyvern here, or at the Chameleon. Bad accuracy, great accuracy. Hello, Wyvern. Hopefully goodbye, Wyvern. No. Standard Vision crits and a lot of good damage. Not quite enough to take him down. 16. That's really kind of frustrating. We have the Marauder as well, and we're going to offer a tempting target here. You know what? No, I can't do that. I don't want to lose that mech either, for obvious reasons. If we lose the Rotary Gauss, I'll be a little sad. It'll kind of put our King Crab out of commission. Fire away. Don't miss. Beautiful. That is exactly what we needed. Completely clutch play right there, and now we have to be defensive with our King Crab and hope he doesn't die completely. Oh, before we get something else rolling. So, I should have taken a look at that before he came up here. That's my fault. Sensor lock. Area sensor lock going down. I mean, yeah, that sucks, but he didn't shoot me. Dervish can come up now, and we'll start working on those legs. Okay. Precision strike coming in, and everything. 86.7% chance to hit the leg. Come on, focus your fire. Got Haywire on him. Should have used the standard Narc, but I didn't. Okay, pretty good work. Okay, and our King Crab is okay. Our King Crab is alright. That right there is luck. That's not skill. That's luck. Either one of those could have shot at the King Crab and should have shot at the King Crab and didn't. So it's our left arm that is in danger. And because of that, what we're going to do, we're going to pop Vigilance. And we're going to move this way. What's my accuracy on him? We're going to risk it. No, we're not. That would be stupid. Accuracy there, pretty nice. Not ideal. Not ideal. Wait, where's the fourth one? Oh, right there, Hunchback. Okay, I think it was that Hunchback's AC-20 that really opened up our arm for that. I mean, it didn't get the structure exposed, but it certainly got us on the way for it. Wyvern, 16 left in the CT. We could kill that. Yeah, we're gonna try and kill that. Yep. Engine destroyed. So we hammered through his front armor and killed that 16 left over in his CT structure. Very nice. And El Duce can... let's see. We can turn on the bracing cockpit. Okay. Now can I move still? Yes. Do I want to? Not really. I think we're okay. We shoot the Grasshopper, or we could shoot at the Hunchback. It would be nice to take that AC-20 offline, so we are going to move up. This gets us a direct line of sight on the Hunchback. Can I get good enough accuracy? That's good enough. Yeah. Get a little bit of revenge, hopefully, for that AC-20 round coming in. 1, 2. Very nice. Something's opened up. Looks like CT. Base defenses. Enemy base defenses. Oh, that's not good at all. Okay. So, is there a turret control bank? That is very important. Oh, it doesn't look like they're very heavy turrets. But if there's a turret control bank, we don't need to worry about it. Large reinforced building. I don't see a turret control bank. Small reinforced building. No, doesn't look like it. So we're going to have to take out the turrets one by one as well. Not ideal, not ideal. What was opened up on the Hunchback? It was a CT. Oh, that's tempting. How are we doing? So our right torso is a little hurt, but not a lot hurt. We're going to start off with Dervish. We'll have another precision strike available on the next turn. So for right now, we're going to go up and we could kick him. If we kick him and fire all that, we're going to destroy his right side completely. But if we just kick, we're not going to be able to kill the leg. So we need a compromise. And that compromise is going to be to fire the Narc launcher on normal. And that's what, 36 per 72 total. Don't need that. Give me just one SRM-6. Hopefully we don't regret this. 55. If it landed on the other leg, I swear I'm just going to be sad. Nope. Okay, we got a knockdown. This means everyone gets called shots. That's what we needed. Pellet injury, but not enough to have him punch out. And sure enough, a significant portion of that fire went into his upper torso. In fact, I think every single thing did. It's a little obnoxious. Is there anything we can do about this? So now if I kick, I think it could go anywhere. I'm not entirely sure, but I certainly won't get a called shot for it. So let's move up here. And I don't want those Gauss rifles coming online. That's why I'm doing this now instead of waiting until we take out the turrets. 66 left, 0% chance hitting that. 86.7. 6 left. Turn off the SRM. I don't want that cluster. I don't want the scattered damage. I want clustered damage. Give me a leg shot. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, left leg destroyed. Now if we can kill his right leg, we have ourselves some prize technology. Which hopefully will work out for us. I'm a little nervous about it. How much damage do I need here? Okay, so we need 135 damage. I can do that with 3 plasma rifle shots. But not if they're obstructed. Nope, not going to be able to get that shot on him. Because the obstructed shot would do 38, so all 4 would need to land. That's pretty low odds of that happening. Low enough, I'm not sure I would want to risk it. Now, there, I could get a rear shot in the Grasshopper. But that would open myself up to a AC-20 to the back. Not exactly ideal. Let's take a look. Yeah, he is our best target, because none of these turrets are heavy enough to really be a risk. It's the AC-20 that we need off the field. Give me all 4. Yeah, we're going to push the red line, but I want that guy gone. Turns out we only needed 3, but, well, one of those was a miss, so better safe than sorry. And, oh, we do have a heat bank on here, so we weren't quite over the red line. I think we have a heat bank. Do I? Yes. So the heat bank isn't taken into account by the mech systems, so that's why it said I got the over the red line noise, but then it actually didn't push quite that high. And that's the reason. So we still need to make sure that our king crab takes a really sort of weird facing. I don't want to expose my back either, though. So let's go here. They don't have anyone moving on 3, which means if I want to kill this guy, I've got to do it now. 0% chance to hit his leg. Can't do it. We're just gonna have to wait for the next round, use the Dervish again. But what we can do is hopefully take out one of these laser turrets. So precision strike, just to pump our accuracy up a little bit. We do have one of the rotary Gausses jammed, but the piercing large pulse, the other one, should be enough, and it is. So one of the 3 turrets is offline. We've got 2 mechs left. One of them on his last leg, literally. Minsk is standing up. This does mean that those 2 Clan Gauss rifles will go online, but their pilot's injured and damaged. Oh! He fell down. Don't blow anything up. Don't you dare. Good. Second pilot injury, risking the consciousness check. Severely damaged left torso from the fall. We are right on the edge of being able to get all that good stuff, or none of it. And I sincerely hope it's all. At least that's just me. Okay, let's punish this grasshopper a little bit. Bracing cockpit giving us excellent accuracy. We do still miss one of the large thunderbolts, unfortunately. Light PPCs proving their worth. And here comes turret fire. Pilot bleeding. Rotary Gauss rifle. No! Rotary Gauss rifle destroyed. Oh. That's very disappointing. We might be forced to retire the King Crab until I can get another rotary Gauss rifle. I mean, it's just not thematic without that. That's really unfortunate. I thought we had a decent facing. I should have just moved him farther away, but I didn't. And now we have to make sure that the rest of my play isn't sloppy as well, which, well, considering I'm playing a little bit on tilt, may or may not be a thing. So, okay, so the Minsk is still down. Would a shot here be enough to do it? Oh, I have a 0% chance. Which leg of that? This is right leg, that's why I have a 0% chance. Can I move around? If I go there, I should have a chance. So let's try it. I know we've just lost some tech while hunting tech, but how is that still a 0% chance? That's stupid. But we're in it now. Can I shoot at anyone else? No. Well, that was a wasted move. Well, nothing to do for it. I'm not going to risk that tech when we're this close to getting it. Simply will not do it. Grasshopper. I mean, we've already lost the rotary Gauss on that, so it's not like there's anything else to risk. I mean, we can try and rebuild the King Crab a little bit, keep the 1 rotary Gauss. It is certainly a nice novelty thing to have. I do have replacement C3 Masters, so there's no worry there. And 3, so he should stand up the Minsk, and they do. Now, the nice thing here is as much as that one side torso is damaged, we can go around the other side and do a called shot at the other leg. That's why I didn't want those Gauss rifles online. But both of them land into our Marauder, and this is the risk that you run when you are trying to do precision kills instead of just getting the darn mission finished. So we could have done this far cleaner if we hadn't been shooting for part recovery. Why is that still a 0% chance? I don't believe that when we're shooting. Okay, maybe I should have believed it. Okay, I just destroyed... Oh, how? That's his left side. I'm on his right side shooting into his side arc. That's bugged. That's the only answer to that. That's bugged. Well, let's get out of the way with King Crab. Don't want to lose the arm. Don't want to lose C3 Master if I don't have to. Disappointing, but not the end of the world. See if we can kill this grasshopper. Firing in. Okay, that'll knock him over. No? Full bar. But no. And we're starting to take some wear and tear from this sort of approach. In hindsight, we've made a fair number of mistakes. I should have just tried to kill the mech off the bat, not been so delicate with Ridgehound. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We're gonna go in for a kick. And we're going to do that on this side, because apparently we were also shooting from his left side earlier, and I just want this mech dead. So, please die. 57. Yeah, there's the core destruction. There should still be a Clan Gauss rifle on there, which at least we can take that, and you know, it's worth something. We can definitely get some good use out of it. Can't fire all 4, now we will go a little toasty if I do. Let's try and just core this guy out. 2 right to it. and unfortunately he is still up. So, tell you what, let's go over here and deal with these turrets, because that needs to happen. And let's see, Battlelord. Might have to turn off one of the guns for this. The Narc Launcher does it. Don't need it anyway. More than enough damage, and that guy goes down. Very well. Trash can, just brace. Okay. He should be fine. He shouldn't bleed out before we get anywhere. And we're gonna have to move planets after this, so we should still have him available. I might show the rebuild on the King Crab, but I might not. So if I don't, then I'll make sure to mention it at the beginning of the next episode where the King Crab is in play. Pilot ejected. Fair number of Grasshopper parts this time. I'm not the biggest fan of the Grasshopper chassis, though. I think there are better alternatives, including the Black Knight that may or may not be the namesake of the channel. That's just me. Okay, that's the last turret. A little unfortunate that we took some hits on the King Crab, but there it is. Stick around for a second, I'll show you guys the salvage screen.
Mission successful.
Okay, 65,900 C-bills is nothing, but we improved our reputation, and here's the salvage screen. We get 4 choices: Lancelot C2, Lupus Prime, Clan Coyotes, follow up, very nice. Do we have any clan tech down here worth grabbing? Clan ER Large, certainly not bad. ERPPC, clan version, Clan Gauss. It's a little lighter on the damage, but also 2 evasion pips ignored is very nice, especially with that range. It's a very good option. No clan missiles. Oh, Clan SRM6. Taking it. Love it. Love every part of it. Let's grab the Clan Pharaoh, because I think that'll be good. No clan heatsink kits, so I can't use that yet. Well, if that's the case, let's grab the Clan Gauss. And then we'll grab a Minsk part, because that was a good mech, and I kind of wish I'd gotten more. Alright, well that'll do it for now. Thank you all for hanging around. We'll see you again real soon.